And it's the Mavericks to start out. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Phoenix. Doncic, no good. Pass to Bridges, back to Booker. Out to Bridges, to the left side wing. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. To the middle. Here's Brunson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback at offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Here's Bullock. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Bridges has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Nice instincts there from Booker, showing a willingness and drive to want to improve on the defensive end.
Back to Doncic. Right side, Finney-Smith. Here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. And he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 6.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
And here's Doncic. He's guarded by Paul. Doncic passes to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Booker against Brunson. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Outside for Booker. Driving inside. Pass to Ayton. Now Paul. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Up and over Doncic. Ayton, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Doncic outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Brunson. Doncic on the wing. The wide open shot is on the money.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the 3. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20 foot range here. Good idea.
Bridges, a screen on Brunson. Bridges finds Booker. Misses the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
1:33 left now in the first quarter. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Here's Ayton. Soft touch off the glass. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. The Mavericks trailing. We've got 1:13 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Marjanovic to the wing, right side. Doncic outside. On target from range. Doncic has got 5.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Doncic against Paul for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Paul against Doncic. Paul with the bucket.
Against close defense, Paul's agility and ball handling is really what makes the difference. Slipping by and able to get the finish.
Now here's Doncic. Outside, Green takes a 3. Doncic, no good. Hardaway against Booker. Inside, the kick out to Paul. Back to Ayton. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant, you got the Pels with Zion, you got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Now here's Ayton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Now here's Booker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 1. Outside Booker. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Paul passes to Booker. It's tipped, and he recovers it. The layup off target.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Marjanovic. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
The Mavericks leading. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside for Green. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Doncic up top. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Bertans. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
1:57 left in the second quarter. Now Paul. Outside Booker. Tries a 10-footer. And the Suns miss again.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Doncic passes to Green. Back to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Ayton in the high post. Back to Booker. Down low. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Back to Doncic. That shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Outside Hardaway. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Paul. Cuts off the pass. Green, the pass to Hardaway. To the inside. Stolen by Bridges. Ayton inside. Pass to Johnson. Shoots a fadeaway. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Dwight Powell out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Green. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Hardaway. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Crowder outside. Back to Payne. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Here's Shamet. Pass to Crowder. Got a piece of it. 3-on-3. Oh, got a piece of it. Green finds Dinwiddie. Bertans with the ball. Powell right side. For three, Hardaway doesn't go for him.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Crowder goes in. Outside Craig. Fires the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Green for three. Sinks the tray. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Payne with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Here's Shamet. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Green. 6 points for him. Six on the shot clock. Dinwiddie left side. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Suns trailing. Here's Payne. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Pass to McGee. Powell with a steal. To the middle. And the power got by Bertans.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Green. Dinwiddie outside. With the drive. Here's Powell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. And now it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Pass to Payne. There's a minute 26 left to play in the third quarter. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Green for three. Another three for Dallas.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now here's Craig. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. A nice shot by McGee.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Outside Bertans. Outside Green. Powell finds Hardaway. Back to Powell from deep. The rebound by Shamet. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Payne. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Goes back up. The three from Craig. Knocks down the long J.
For three.
7 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on.
all right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the three. And he's going for the oop here. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Dallas has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. It's Bullock on the wing. Back to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another three.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Finney-Smith, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Outside Booker for 3. Bridges. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. It's Bullock on the wing. The 3. Down low. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Bridges.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Puts up a 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Right wing. Johnson passes to Ayton. 1:36 left in the final quarter. Uncovered. Bridges misses.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Pass to Powell. Now here's Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Mavericks.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Brunson against Paul. Back to Doncic. Shoots it from the high post. Hauled in by Paul.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Good chance here for Booker, and he cans that one.
He's a producer.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Kevin, thank you. Now,
He is definitely letting the play develop, PA. Thank you. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Here's Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Jamal Murray more and more has come into his own as a player capable of shouldering the offensive load and being a leader for his team at times.
He doesn't get the second one. Jokic with the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Doncic against Barton. Doncic passes to Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. Stolen by Gordon. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. First quarter, just over a minute played. And Jokic slams it in.
Ho, Air Serbia. Jokic up there.
Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Out left to the wing. The pass to Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bullock for 3. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Not second guessing as Porter makes the right decision to score that time.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Doncic kicks to Brunson. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Barton outside. Back to Murray. Jokic against Brunson. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Murray. Dives to the hoop. It's Barton on the wing. At 3 off the mark. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Murray outside. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. The kick out to Porter. Back to Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got 6.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
Or maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray left side. Jokic kicks to Murray. Buries the long-range jumper.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's the pick. Doncic with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Unloads. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
The kick out to Porter. Off target with his three. And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right. Look who's coming.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
They've got Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith into the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Jokic with the bucket.
In the painted area at that kind of size, Jokic is a rock that's not moving around.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Doncic against Murray. Back to Bullock. Over Porter. No good that time. Good defense by Jokic. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Doncic against Murray. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Powell. The kick out to Barton. No good that time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Gordon dishes to Murray. Back to Gordon. It's rebounded by Doncic. Here's Dallas. It's a 10-point game. Here's Finney Smith. Another shot in the corner. Powell with it. Doncic against Murray. And it's Doncic missing. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you're starting to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Up top, Doncic, covered by Morris. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Here's Najee. And the 3 off target. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Green kicks to Cousins. Passes it to Najee. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And it's off from 3-point range. Bullock with it, working on Green. Here's Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
I'm
foul.
sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Here's Najee. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Najee's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Doncic outside. Pass to Brunson. From downtown, good on the three-point shot.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Forbes. To the middle. It's tipped. Powell with the steal. There's the drive. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. Bertans comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Doncic. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Morris passes to Forbes. Back to Morris. Cousins trying to free himself up. Morris, no good. And stolen by Cousins. Morris, no good. Hardaway with it. And the pass to Dinwiddie. Over Morris. Can't hit from 12. And so it's Denver up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. There. Fine, thank you, David.
26.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Morris, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Green, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Passes it to Bertans. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They led by as many as 18 points. And the wide open shot from Morris. Good on the triple. Morris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Marjanovic finds Green. Back to Marjanovic. And here is Green. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Kind of like playing in a rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Cousins, the pass to Morris. Back to Cousins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks trail by 14. Hardaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Green kicks to Morris.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Morris passes to Najee. Now here's Cousins. His three-pointer's off the mark. It's stolen by Green. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Najee, good.
Cousins just sensing there was going to be an opening and then found his man.
Dinwiddie against Morris. Outside Hardaway. they kick it out to Green. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Bertans. Into the lane. Green left side. 3 on the clock. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's on DeMarcus Cousins, and the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Davis Bertans. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie. Murray outside, and that's a foul called on Dwight Powell.
That's his third.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. And Murray, here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Murray right now just being relentless on the offensive end, drives right into the foul, and then takes that shot.
The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dallas. Murray against Doncic. And there's the drive. Powell kicks to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 6 points.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over. And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Outside Gordon. He takes it in, and he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. Here's Doncic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Here's Murray on the left side. Pass to Jokic. Gordon goes in. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Here's Murray. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 15. Here's Brunson. Off target at the rim.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage number. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Martin dishes to Gordon. And here's Jokic outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's the pass to Bullock. Goes up on the block. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Nuggets leading by 17. Back to Porter. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Here's the 3. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Jokic against Powell. Jokic kicks to Gordon. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Jokic missing. Mavericks trail by 14. Doncic outside. Here he goes. And Doncic throws it down.
And Sean's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Murray outside. Barton outside. Brunson against Murray. 3-pointer. Barton. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Bullock passes to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining to the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Murray. Rejected by Murray. Out to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that 3-ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Murray scanning the floor. 1:36 left to play here in the 4th.
And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
Doncic against Murray. Powell with the screen. The 3 for Doncic. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
And I like that for Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Doncic, no good. Denver leading by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Nuggets.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jamal Murray.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic from deep 3-point land. And it's put back in by Powell.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Murray up on top. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Thanks, Allie. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Bogdanovic.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Brunson against Mitchell. Doncic left side. 5 on the clock. Back to Brunson. From 12 feet. And too long on the shot. Doncic against Mitchell. Outside Conley. The 3-ball. Royce O'Neal, that one's good.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Mitchell. No good from outside.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Doncic right side. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Fires in the triple. And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got 5.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Open shot from Brunson, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Pass to O'Neal from deep. The shot off that time, and it's Dallas the other way. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley. Knocks it loose. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Nails it from 3.
Failure to take care of the basketball against Donovan Mitchell. You're asking for trouble.
Outside Brunson. It's Powell, high post. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Back to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Brunson. Rebound, Utah. Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
They set the pick. Back to Finney-Smith. It's blocked by Gobert.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Conley with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Conley passes to Gobert. Left side, Bogdanovic. Shot, left block. The shot no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got his third basket on the night right there.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside. Misses from close range.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
From deep, here's Doncic.
Small stature, no matter. Conley competes at the defensive end on the floor.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Jazz out in front, leading by just 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. From deep, Conley. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. O'Neal's got 6 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Brad, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
From deep, Conley. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. The 3. Doesn't go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Outside Conley. Outside for Mitchell. And it's off from 3-point range. The Mavericks trailing. Inside. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Gobert passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. The 3 from Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside Bogdanovic. And the 3-pointer goes. Bogdanovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brunson against Mitchell. 3-pointer. And it's Brunson with the 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Back to O'Neal. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Outside Brunson. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Up and over Conley. And it's Doncic missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Mitchell. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Pass to Bullock. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Clarkson. Drives to the hoop. And he converts the layup.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Doncic outside to the inside. Finney-Smith. And he jams it home with authority.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That one's off. And the Mavericks with some changes. Second free throw, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Jazz. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Rudy Gay. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Azubuike in at the 4.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Whiteside.
Can you say showing off a little? I mean, the crossover leads to the wasted possession.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Dinwiddie. Screen by Marjanovic. 6 to shoot. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Utah leading. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Back to Whiteside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Whiteside's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Showing off his inside game. Whiteside looking good there.
Back to Hardaway. Gay against Green. Pass to Hardaway. Green with the ball. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Utah has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Now here's Clarkson. Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Clarkson. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. It's stolen by Green. And Marjanovic, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Marjanovic got his first points in this one. And for Utah, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Whiteside with a screen on Dinwiddie. High post Whiteside. Dinwiddie with a rebound. The Mavericks shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Hardaway, the pass to Green. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Azubuike. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Such a wide open look. Dinwiddie's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Back to Hardaway. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Green, the pass to Hardaway. Clarkson grabs a miss. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. 1:24 left in the third. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. And he drives in, banked it in off the glass. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Dinwiddie. Stolen by Whiteside. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Azubuike. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
.32 seconds left in the third. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Dinwiddie with it. Hardaway on the wing. Dallas no good that time either. Here's Gay. No good. Green with the defensive effort. To the paint. Here's Bertans. And it's rejected. Here's Clarkson. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Utah up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Finney-Smith. Back to Bullock. Kicks it to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Counted from distance.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell from behind the arc. The Jazz again can't hit.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Bullock. Now Doncic, and stolen by Gobert.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Here's Doncic. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. From deep, Conley. Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Brunson passes to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Utah has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bullock. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley. Beyond the arc. Dallas no good that time either.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
2 minutes.
Now Mitchell from deep three-point range. And he gets it back. Pass to Bogdanovich. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Finney-Smith with it. Over Bogdanovich. Here's Powell. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Conley against Doncic. Now here's Bogdanovich. Defense is right there. Clock at 6. Conley goes in. Basket's good. And the Jazz lead by 14.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
A nice shot by Doncic.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting 27% here in the fourth.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Jazz.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
Second team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Outside Conley. Fires from deep. Bullock puts it in. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And here's Conley. From deep. No luck on that one. Here's Doncic. Over Conley. Misses off the left iron. So we see the Jazz taking the W.
starting lineup. They've got Reggie Bullock, Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in a power forward. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And the shot goes in.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Now Booker after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Ayton. Takes a 3. Paul's shot is off. Dallas with the ball. Bullock passes to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Now here's Paul. There's the dish to Booker. Inside, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Luka Doncic showing you right there he can play without the basketball, ready on the catch.
Paul goes in, kicks it out to Johnson. Ball against Doncic with the drive. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker the pass to Ayton. And he banks in the layup. Ayton's got 6.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Paul. Back to Ayton. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Now Brunson. Pass to Bullock. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Bullock. Bridges outside. Ayton finds Paul. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
Here's Finney Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over in the corner, Doncic. Paul with the steal, and here's the fast break. Booker the pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. And it's Ayton missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Down low, Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the three-pointer. Paul's got 5.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Finney Smith. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And it's denied.
How is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Finney Smith. He's guarded by Johnson. Tries it from 19. That one misses.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure he'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. Now Powell after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Brunson with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. With his first shot attempt. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Johnson. Guarded close. Pass to Ayton. Ball right side. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Phoenix foul.
Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Doncic kicks to Brunson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And taken away by Paul.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Booker in the corner. Shoots the 3. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. And Doncic, here we go. And he hits it to tie the game up. Doncic has got 9 points. We see more and more players who are stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
Now, here's Doncic after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. No good from Booker. Poked loose. The Mavericks leading. Driving to the basket. Here's Bullock. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and a elite vertical threat at the cup.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic, and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection, but boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And Brunson has it in the corner. And he drives in. Out to Doncic. From 17 feet out. And it's Dallas with another.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Ball finds Booker. A 3-ball. No good on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Paul, right side. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
And Doncic, here we go, nails the baby hook. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He made his mark in a... Thanks so much, David, and we'll... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Jay Crowder, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Craig in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Payne passes to Crowder. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Out to Payne. Driving in. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Cameron Payne.
Payne hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the inside. Bertanis, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bertan's got his first 2 points.
Well, we talk about playing to your size. At 6'10", Davis Bertans got to make that look easy.
Craig finds McGee. Back to Craig for the lead. And they'll get another chance. McGee's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Dinwiddie dishes to Green. The pass to Marjanovic. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And it's Green missing. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 2-point game. Here's Craig. The rebound by Marjanovic. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Crowder with the steal. Payne kicks to Shamet. Green against Craig. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder, the pass to McGee. Banked in off the glass. McGee's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bertans. Outside Hardaway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons. Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Bertsinus. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Green. And Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Craig finds McGee. Back to Craig. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Suns lead by 1. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this.
Doncic, no good.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Doncic with it, working on Payne. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jalen Brunson is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Doncic looking it over to the left wing. And here's Bullock from the arc. Rebounded by McGee. Suns leading by 3. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Driving the lane. Shamet. McGee trying to break free. And that one's good. Shamet.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Doncic. Payne covering. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Passes it to Payne. To the paint. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Brunson. He is still scoreless so far in this one. There's Shamet. Here's Crowder. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns ahead. They're up by 5.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
3-10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth.
Get up and make some noise.
Suns leading by 5. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. They've got Dwight Powell. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney-Smith into the power forward. Now here's Booker. Clock at 6. Over Brunson. Here's Ayton. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Ayton's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix. Doncic against Paul. Doncic kicks to Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 22.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Paul passes to Booker. Here's the pass to Johnson. Releases from 15. Here's Ayton. The Mavericks pull it in. And here is Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Paul dishes to Booker. Powell against Ayton. Ayton a screen on Brunson. Here's Booker. Up and in on the layup. And the the Suns lead by 3.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Doncic outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The shot by Paul. Nobody around. Hits the jumper in space. And now a 5-point Phoenix lead. Doncic against Paul. Doncic kicks to Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Brunson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul against Doncic. Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Back to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker looking around. Ayton, the pass to Paul. No good on the triple. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Doncic. Back to Brunson. On the wing, Doncic. To tie it up. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Mavericks trailing. Brunson the pass to Finney-Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Paul passes to Ayton. Dishes to Booker. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Doncic. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. 27 points for Luka Doncic.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Doncic against Paul. Bridges dishes to Johnson to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Doncic left side. 36 seconds left in the game. Back to Bullock. Lets it fly from 18. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's Phoenix's ball. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Powell. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Driving inside.
Well, the strong drive by D-Book just forces the defender's hand right there. You give this guy an opening and he will attack it.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Booker.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
And Doncic, here we go.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Let's see who's the loudest. Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Gator.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.
Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Denver. So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Reggie Bullock. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Powell in at the 5. Well, some teams get production mostly from their starters. But Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides, BA, call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
To the middle, and stolen by Jokic. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Powell pulls it in.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Murray passes to Porter. Doncic against Gordon.
Dallas foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Murray against Doncic. 6 to shoot. From about 16. Again, the miss by Murray.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Here's Doncic. Outside Brunson. There's a screen. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Murray, no good.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
And rejected.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way. And timing the rejection perfect.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Martin against Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge triple.
Murray up top, guarded by Doncic. The kick out to Barton. And another 3 for Denver.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Doncic against Murray. Here's Bullock. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Denver has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Outside Murray. There's the drive. Outside Porter. Doncic against Murray. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Pass to Gordon. From deep, Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Left side, Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic. The three is up. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail. Down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Buries it from 3. Brunson's got 5 points. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Murray with it. Picked up by Powell. Pass to Porter. From downtown. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Powell passes to Doncic. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Now Barton. Brunson defending. Here's Murray. Some solid defense from Brunson.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Powell. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Barton. Murray passes to Porter. And again, Denver no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Mavericks on top.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Jalen Brunson, Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Doncic in at the 1.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive for Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Connects from downtown. Gordon's got 5 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Your defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor. Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
It's deflected, and Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Brunson. Martin with a steal.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Brunson with it. It's Powell, high post, working on Jokic. Powell, a screen on Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Powell in the post, covered by Jokic. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Doncic against Murray. Outside Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside Murray to the middle. Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Doncic. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Back to Doncic. Over Murray. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Brunson. Doncic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Doncic against Murray. Pass to Porter. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the basket by Jokic.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Doncic outside. 36 seconds left to play in the half.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Outside Murray. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What happened? Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Murray against Dinwiddie. Oh, misses the dunk. Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Will Barton picks one up.
You know, for Tim Hardaway Jr., it's the family business. His dad was a pro and an outstanding one in his own right in the NBA. So Jr. knows exactly what it takes to excel at this level.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Cousins with a screen on Dinwiddie. Morris passes to Green. No good on the 3. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. It's stolen by Green. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Najee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide-open man and dropping the dime.
And Bryn Forbes, a fantastic shooting threat, Clark. You know he's looking to hurt you from outside.
B.A., he is a laser. I mean, this guy's one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Stays ready to hoist it up at all times and never lacks for confidence.
Hardaway, and that one hits the back iron.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
And Forbes, here we go. Pass to Morris. Now here's Green. 4 on the clock. Here's Najee. Off target from outside. Outside, Green. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Morris. Dinwiddie, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here he goes. A nice shot by Forbes. Forbes has got his first 2 points.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Back to Hardaway. Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside for Green. Fires the 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Green's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Dinwiddie against Morris. Here's Forbes. And stolen by Hardaway. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Brunson. Give him 8 points now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Doncic outside. The 3 is up. Dallas again missing. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And it's Murray off the drive. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal. Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the paint. On the wing, Barton from the arc. He drops it from range. Barton's got 8 points.
After a bunch of hard work, Barton has become a decent threat from deep. Got to watch out for him now.
Brunson finds Doncic. Back to Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Murray. Doncic, no good. Denver has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Gordon outside. And Gordon with the big finish.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Doncic with it. Checked by Gordon. Inside. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And here's Brunson from the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. It wasn't set.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
And so it's Dallas.
Fans, please welcome your Denver.
And This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Jokic in the post. Working on Powell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
And Jokic drops them both.
You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
Drains the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch and shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
And Ali, thanks.
Nikola Jokic. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Denver calls time. Please welcome.
Here's Brunson. Doncic on the wing. Shot is up. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. The problem with defending Jokic, he seems to have an answer for everything you throw at him, Clark.
B.A., he's a beautiful player to watch. Light-footed, doesn't overwhelm you with power or speed. All he does is make the right play. Show him help in the post, he's passing to the open cutter. Bring a double from the baseline, he slings it across court for an open 3. If you sag off, he spots up and dots your eye with the jumper. It's insane and beautiful to watch.
And stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Out to Gordon. There's the 3.
And I don't know why they're still shooting threes. It's not paying off for them.
To the inside. Porter with the steal. Here's Jokic. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Brunson from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And here's Barton outside. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Back to Finney-Smith. It's Bullock on the wing. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Powell passes to Doncic. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Finney-Smith. Deflected. And they'll keep possession. That one goes. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 10. The Nuggets running out of time. Outside Murray. Murray is doubled. Here's Gordon. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Finney-Smith. Down low. There's a minute 17 left in the 4th. Doncic passes to Powell. It's Doncic with a drive. Oh, yes, the turnaround. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Mavericks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Another miss by Doncic.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
And here's Jokic outside. Hits the three-pointer.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. Here's Bullock. Three-pointer. No good there. From deep three-point range. Missed it. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road by the
Dallas' starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Doncic. Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Let's go. That one a little long.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And it's Mitchell missing. Now the Mavericks with it. Runs in the pass to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here's Conley outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the 3-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. And so Powell nails both of them. Here is Conley. O'Neal a screen on Doncic. Passes to Mitchell. Fires from deep. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Brunson. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him.
And clearly struggling here with the foul, still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film. Seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. The pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Again, Mitchell missing.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And Doncic, here we go.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first. Mitchell against Brunson. In the corner, O'Neal with it. They need this. Bullock with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
13 foul.
And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Brunson. Out to the right wing. The 3 for Doncic.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense, closing out on shooters whenever he's nearby.
For 3, Mitchell. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Doncic kicks to Powell. Mitchell against Brunson. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Over Conley. Again, the Mavericks score.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mitchell wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Pass to Powell. To the wing right side. Up top, Doncic. Covered by Conley. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Now here's Conley. 12 seconds left to play here in the first. Takes it inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double.
Your Jazz Dancer. Your Jazz Dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Dwight Powell. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from O'Neal. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I'll tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Doncic passes to Powell. Stolen by Michael Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. O'Neal's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the inside. Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
O'Neal misses. The Mavericks leading. Out to the right wing. Back to Brunson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Good work there as it goes.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Conley against Doncic. Mitchell outside. Conley surveying the D. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Doncic. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Takes the 3. Doesn't go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Now the pass to Brunson. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Doncic against Conley. It's Powell on the wing. Dallas again missing. Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Kicked away.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
And Brunson has it in the corner. To the middle. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. 1:43 left now here in the second. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court, but off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the Jazz with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Doncic against Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. He dishes it to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night.
Defensively, there's only so much you can take away. You try to force Mitchell to become a jump shot shooter and live with the results.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Out to Doncic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Doncic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs. Outside Conley. 24 seconds left here in the second. Inside, Powell with the steal. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Powell. He kicks it to Doncic. Back to Powell. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it.
17.
Thank you, David, and we'll be
22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Rudy Gay. Clarkson is out there with Whiteside, and it's Azubuike in a power forward. Clarkson outside. Going inside, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Driving the lane. Plays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got 5 now.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Out to Hardaway. Dishes it to Green. Back to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the line for him here. And he makes both free throws. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Whiteside. Right wing. Alexander Walker passes to Whiteside. 4 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Marjanovic. Shot clock at 5. Over Whiteside.
There to blow up the play. Hassan makes the right read, defends it well.
Gay against Green. Gay inside. Makes it off the glass.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
To the right side. Here's Bertans for 3. Stolen. And here we go. Here's Alexander Walker. Dinwiddie covering. Right side a screen. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Can't hit from in close. Mavericks leading by 4. There's the pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Whiteside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Over his first 3 seasons, Whiteside was no better than a 50% foul shooter. Much better technique from the line since then.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Conley against Doncic. And there's the drive. Count that one. Doncic has got 15 points.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Now Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Conley against Doncic. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovic. And he uses the glass on the lane. Bogdanovic has got 5 points now this quarter.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovic, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz out in front. As
your Jazz dancers. Come on, fans.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. They lead by 1 on the court for the Mavericks. We've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 slot.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Powell kicks to Doncic.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Powell, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Outside Conley. Has to Gobert. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Mavericks trailing. To the paint. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Shots good by Mitchell.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
The three for Doncic. Great positioning on the putback. Howell's got it all tied up now for the man.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Doncic against Conley. Mitchell outside. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
Mitchell against Brunson. A putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And it's Doncic missing. The Jazz on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. Mitchell looking it over. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 8. Inside, here's Finney-Smith. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Up top, Doncic. Over by Conley. Doncic kicks to Bullock. Out to Doncic. Shot clock at 3. Over Conley. Doncic, no good. Jazz leading by 8. And it's Conley penetrating. The pass to Gobert. Mitchell in the corner. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th. The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Gobert with the block. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And here's Utah. They're on an 11-2 run. For 3, Mitchell. Offensive rebound. That shot, no good. So it's the Mavericks now. Trailing here by 8. Powell for 3. Rebound by Mitchell.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
From deep. Again, Mitchell missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Driving to the basket. That one good for 2.
The assist, Jalen Brunson.
There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Doncic against Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Conley. from deep three-point range offline.
And it's just encouraging to see.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.